Yeah.
Do you do like for payment? How do you, I've always been interesting how people handle, like people that do commissions, how they handle like the payments, making sure that you're not getting like stiffed. Like, do you take the money first? Do you send it? Like, how does all that work?
Yeah, well, for my paintings, I would generally, like they'll send me the idea and we'll talk about pricing because I'll just be like, oh, what they want, how long do I think it'll take me? I judge the price off of that. Also like how big they want it, that kind of stuff, things like that, just how long it's going to take me. And I just give them like, my quote and then we'll negotiate a little bit, meet somewhere in the middle there. And then, yeah, and then generally I will make the painting and then have them pay me. And just because I don't know, as a person, I just feel better about it doing it that way. I don't know.
You
But
don't
some
send
people
it
will
out
just,
though, right?
yeah, or something, I don't know. But sometimes people will just send me the money right away. And then, I mean, I'm not going to lie, it makes me feel more obligated to do it. So I do it right away, rather than the person who didn't pay me, I push it off, a little bit. So there is that. But for stuff like my music and things like that, I have like a full LLC and all that publishing rights and things like that. So it's a little different with that because you got to go through a few more hoops if they want to do it legitimately. But I'm a human and you're a human, and like, if you have Venmo and you Venmo me the money, that's fine. I'll do that. As long as I get the cash and you get the product, that's all that matters, right? We don't need to jump through all these hoops all the time. But there are times when you do want to write up a contract and make sure you're doing things properly, especially when I was doing like videography and photography jobs for companies. Like there, you have to actually do some litigation, and make sure things are processing right, because you don't want to just cover your bases, you know what I mean, just in case anything weird happens for some reason. You want to make sure you're covered, within the on paper, that's the main thing. But for the most part, like I said, when it's person to person, and I just kind of gauge their vibe, see what they're about. And it's like, hey, just Venmo me the money, cash at me, whatever, shoot, mail me a check, whatever it is, it's just, as long as we have an agreement, because I'm not trying to rip you off. And as long as you're not trying to rip me off some weird way, steal my painting somehow. I don't know. That seems weird, but sure. People do that with music. That's why I do publishing. But painting seems to be a more honest trade, I guess, so that's a thing. But yeah, generally just, I mean, as of now, just Venmoing, Cash Apping, whatever, straight cash overhand if I know the person or whatever. But I am setting up an LLC right now to actually take it, like I said, take it to that next level, make it legit. And also that's how you get into the art world, is you copyright your images and things of that nature. So I am trying to take that next step. But as of now, just, working with people.
Right. Well, the minute you post it online is copywritten.
I mean, I would hope that, I heard something about that, but I don't know. This day and age with things, people screenshot stuff and just take it or whatnot. But that makes sense. I like that. I like that idea.
Yeah, there was a whole like court case about it where like big digital companies that like sell images and stuff were looking for a way where they could, like, as long as the images was put online, it should be like, since you're sharing it with everybody, they should be able to use it. It was this whole thing. And I mean, they ended up turning it down, and they're like, no.
Public domain and stuff.
Yeah,
exactly. That's exactly. It's a weird gray area. That's why I'm just, I'm going to get it, cover my bases here sooner rather than later.
Now, that won't stop people from trying to steal your stuff.
Yeah.
Right? But if you did want to take them to court, you could, because it's out there.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. Thank you.
It's so shameful, dude, because it's almost like, all right, you draw something, you put your time and effort and experience into this, you put it out there. To have somebody like just sit on their fat butt and just go in there, take your image and try to do something with it and not even credit you, like, that's so crazy, because even you as an artist, right, you're trying to make a living, you're working in a side job, you're trying to do this. Are you really going to try to go hire a lawyer to try to go after this guy? Like, the money was not going to be worth it at the end of the day. And that's like Disney or somebody like that.
Right. Yeah, no, it is an interesting thing. And I've had some music discrepancies with some people here and there, but like it's tough because at one point it's like flattery in a way, because they think you're dope enough that they want you, they can make money off your thing. So you're like, oh, cool. And they're putting it in front of more people. But then at the other end, it's like, bro, if you would have just like asked me, I probably would have given it to you. I probably would have just let you use it, but now that you're like just taking it and using it, it's like, now I feel slighted. Now I feel like there's tension here or something.
Yeah.
But, but that's what I'm trying to say is like, I'm pretty chill. I'm laid back. It's like, if you just talk to me about it, I'm more than willing to work with people, even on a painting with a budget. Like, I have the price I want, but if you give me a case or give me a reason, or you're doing it for something special, I will do my best to work with you. You know what I mean? I don't want to rob people. You know, that's one of my biggest, I don't want to say flaws, but one of my issues with the business side of things is in the capitalistic type world we live in order to profit off of something, you kind of have to take value from someone else or short someone else in a way. And it's not always, you know, malicious or things like that, but that's just kind of the way the game works, is that in order for you to gain, someone's kind of got to lose, you know. And like, you would hope you're making a fair trade with every business deal, but I don't know. I don't like trying to upsell people or try to oversell people on things, you know. So like I said, if you're wanting to work, talk to me and we can make it work. You know, we'll work out a budget or work something out, a deal, a fair trade, you know. But yeah, you're just going to go in and steal it because you think you can't afford it, or you're going to go in and take it just because you think I'm a small artist or something, you know, or whatever, you know, just think you're going to just swoop it and no one will notice. It's like, oh, damn, that sucks. You know, but yeah, people will be doing that, and it's kind of blows my mind. But they're never artists that do it, I swear. It's always people who aren't artists that, you know, I don't know, they don't appreciate it or don't understand the work that goes into it, because we are in kind of a market that oversaturates art. So it seems like it's an easy thing to do, but no, it's not. It's not. That's why you don't do it.
Well, the cool thing about yours is that it's physical too. It's not necessarily digital. So it's very tough. I mean, somebody can, like, in a way, just take the image and post that out there, but they're not going to be able to take your actual portrait, you know, and be able to do anything with it, which is nice.
Oh yeah, no, it definitely is. And that's actually one of my, again, another, that business side of things is all my friends and stuff who are artists are all switching to digital art, because it's like the easiest to not only make a painting or make a drawing or whatever, because you can make it look like a painting in digital art and whatnot. But then they're like, oh, and you can print and do stickers and it's so much easier and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but I like getting my hands dirty. You know, I like the physical piece of work I have right here. That's one of a kind that no one else is going to have, type of a deal. So it's like, I'm at this bit of a battle of like, do I want to dive into digital, or maybe I find a balance where I do half and half somehow or something. I don't know. But yeah, but that's the other thing. Physical piece, no one can just steal that. You know, at least I have that. You know, you could take a screenshot of it, but I got the actual piece, you know, or, you know, whoever I sell it to has the actual piece. So, you know, that is a thing, that it's actually in the world somewhere. It's not just in the cloud, you know, so there is a benefit to that. And I like it. I'm old school, maybe. I like physical things. You know, I like touching stuff.